first ayah, I'll read the Arabic. وَلَا تَقْتُلُوا أَوْلَادَكُمْ. For those of you who read Arabic, let's read this together again. وَلَا تَقْتُلُوا أَوْلَادَكُمْ. Read the beginning here. وَلَا تَقْتُلُوا أَوْلَادَكُمْ. The word imlaq is here. What's the word here? Imlaq. But before imlaq, over here, there's a min and there's a khashyata over here. There's a slight difference. And if you look at the ending, nahnu is here and nahnu is here. Narzuqu is here and narzuqu is here. But there's a kum here and there's a hum here. And there's a hum here and there's a kum here. So there's a little bit of a change. But mostly the ayah is the same. These are two different citations from two different surahs in the Quran. I'll tell you what they mean. The top one means, don't kill your children because of poverty. We're the ones who provide you all, and not to mention them. I'll say that again. And don't kill your children because of poverty. We are the ones who provide you all, and not to mention them. Let's look at the second one. Don't kill your children out of fear of poverty. We are the ones who provide them and you. Did you hear a difference in the English? You have to pay attention to know. There were two differences. The first one said because of poverty. The second one says out of fear of poverty. The first one says we provide you and them. The second one says we provide them and you. Which to an English listener, even an Arabic listener, same idea. I mean, out of fear of poverty, because of poverty, what's the big deal? It's the same thing, right? But if you pay a little bit closer attention, this is actually where the linguistic discussion on Quran is the most in-depth. In these ayat that are similar, and in translation, even in Arabic, you would hardly notice the difference in meaning. But if you dig a little deeper from the linguistic perspective, you discover something great. And that is, the word min, in classical Arabic, which is because of, I translate it as because of, is used as min ajl, harf ajl it's called. It's a word used to describe a reason. And the implication here is, the ayah is talking to people that are already poor. Because they're killing their children because of poverty, meaning it already exists. If they are already poor, then they are worried about their own food in their stomach first, before even thinking about kids. So when Allah says, don't kill your children because of poverty, who does He provide first? You, because you're poor yourself, and also them. The next ayah says fear of poverty. And fear in any language, particularly in Arabic, is always associated with the future. I'm afraid of losing my job. I'm afraid to get late to work. I'm afraid of failing the class. I'm afraid of a car accident. You're afraid of stuff that hasn't happened yet. The implication directly here is, you're not poor yet. You're not poor yet. Here, what was it? You're already poor. So if you're not poor yet, and you're killing your children, what is it telling you? That we are worried we won't be able to afford them. So when these people are spoken to, what does Allah say? We provide them, not to mention you. For the shallow look, at a shallow look, you and them and you, what's the difference? On just a more subtle, careful look, you will notice the accuracy of the order and how it reflects the meaning that is to be communicated. Two different groups in society are committing the same sin for two different reasons. One reason is outlined here and one reason is outlined here. What takes me 20 minutes to explain to you is just in the change of two words. This is divine speech. The accuracy, the subtlety of speech, and how it communicates very, very specific meaning. This is one of my favorite examples. This is for those of you who read the Quran a lot. You'll enjoy this one, inshallah.